Can employers face penalties for immigration fraud? Have you ever wondered what happens to employers who engage in immigration fraud? This is an important topic, especially for those navigating the job market in a new country. Let's break it down. Employers can indeed face serious penalties for immigration fraud. This typically involves knowingly hiring or keeping unauthorized workers or falsifying documents that prove employment eligibility. In the United States, immigration law mandates that employers verify the identity and work authorization of every employee hired after November 6, 1986. To do this, they must complete and keep a Form I-9, which is the Employment Eligibility Verification Form. If an employer fails to meet these requirements or engages in fraudulent hiring practices, they can face both civil and criminal penalties. Civil penalties often include fines that vary based on the type and frequency of the violation. For instance, fines for paperwork issues related to Form I-9 can range from approximately $100 to over $1,000 for each employee. If an employer knowingly hires unauthorized workers, fines can reach as high as $16,000 per worker, especially if there is a pattern of violations. In addition to fines, employers may also face debarment from government contracts. This means they could lose the ability to work on government projects. They might also be ordered by a court to pay back wages or hire individuals who were discriminated against. On the criminal side, penalties can be even more severe. If an employer has a pattern of knowingly hiring unauthorized workers, they could face fines up to $250,000 for individuals or $500,000 for companies. In some cases, imprisonment could last from 6 months to 5 years in federal prison, depending on the severity of the actions and intent behind them. It is important to note that the law protects employees from discrimination based on national origin, citizenship, or immigration status during the hiring process. Employers cannot request more or different documents than what is required to verify employment eligibility. They also cannot retaliate against employees who assert their rights under immigration laws. For immigrants seeking jobs, understanding these employer responsibilities and potential penalties is essential. This knowledge helps immigrants recognize lawful hiring practices and identify when an employer might be engaging in illegal or fraudulent activity. In practical terms, immigrants should ensure that employers complete Form I-9 correctly and only ask for the necessary documents. They should avoid employers who pressure them to provide false information. When employers follow the law, they contribute to a fair job market, which benefits immigrants looking for legitimate career opportunities in a new country.